What it do, what it is, you already know who it is the original one and only Louisiana homie, T-Man of the Delphia Hill with another one of those, in my opinion, live for all you social media heads. Today, yo, I want to get into the beef that is going on in hip-hop between Kendrick and Drake, who seems right now to be two competitors that's leading the race. Shout out to Rose the Boss, too. He's also in the race. But this Kendrick and this Drake and this Kendrick battle, right? This is what, it's not a beef, it's a battle. And I want people to understand that this is hip hop. When we was coming up in the 80s, this is how you resolve all your differences in hip hop. This is what we used to do. We used to go at each other top verbally and personally, using personal infos or whatever type of malfunctioning that I have at the moment for the battle. We was using that against him. So I listened to a few of these records because Kendrick have a few, and I love his strategy. I love everything how Kendrick came, although I'm a Drake fan significantly. But I must say, from a hip-hop perspective, Kendrick timing, his calculation, and his strategy is beautiful. Drake also have a beautiful strategy too. The biggest thing I want people to pay attention to, this is what I want to get into though. Their strategies is beautiful. But if you know, you know. Like they say, if you know, you know. Alright. Drake is the reason why Kendrick is leading this battle, not because he's a better rapper or because he's dropping more songs or coming with facts. Although that all plays a significant role of him leading this rap battle. But the most important thing of him leading this rap battle is the geognostic truth behind everything. Kendrick is a non-ether being. He represents for the non-ether beings. He represents for us melanin type people. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Drake is a 6 ether being. He's a melanated being. He's a 6, a lunar being. You know, the lunar cycle, they're the 6. And that has a lot to do with the universe and a lot to do with who you are. This is why Drake is Drake. This is why he's light-skinned. This is why his hair is a certain way. This is why his tone is a certain way. This is why he caters to a certain audience, because he's set out to a certain frequencies. And everyone who's from the sixth dimension or 6th level of being could automatically magnetize or magnitude to Drake. Simply because he is the god of the 6. He said, I'm the 6th god. Meaning he's the god of that cycle of being. He is the master of he mastered his cycle of being the 6th being. Something was said, Rick Ross said he hung around a lot of niggas. And I understand, because he has to study the non-ether. Because their frequency was only raised to a 6. We being non-ether, we could go up and down the Jacob's ladder. You know, 9 is being the higher number. Right now, we're in a galactic switch where non-ether beings, such as myself and some of you, we are activating. And Kendrick been activated, but now is his time because his seeds is activating. So there's no secret that he's winning this rap battle without the backing of the machine or the industry, because it's significantly showing us people, us star people, us people with melanin, neuron, and zinc, us people with the woolly curly hair, nappy hair, us people that's made dark as the universe or from the dust. We know the truth now. The awakening is already started, so we accept that. That's why when Kendrick rap, we know where he coming from. And Drake making those counter raps back, but stating that he could use the word nigga, it's no problem. But it is a problem when you break it down. And him attacking Kendrick for being a revolutionary. it makes Drake kind of look like everything Kendrick saying is real. So Drake, you really is against non-ether people. You really is a colonizer. You really is, you really, but we know who you are, Drizzy, and we love you, but we know who you are. You come from a Jewish background. So you come from a Khazarian background. You are a part Khazarian. And we see it. Kendrick is just spreading it to the rest of the non-ether people that, hey, look, this Khazarian been faking the funk for so long that it's time for y'all to see. It's not a personal issue, but we know how the machine pulls strings like the Wizard of Oz. Same thing for me. Like, this video might not get no numbers because once they monetize it and scan it and see what I'm talking about, because my blog numbers is not that big, they gonna make sure this shit stays out the feed. But I'm giving y'all real valid information. Science even could prove this, but we don't go off of their approval because we teaching them now. So they know, and certain information they don't want to get out right now because they like to be the one to impose it on you because they could craft it the way they want. But the reason why Kendrick is winning the rap battle without the help of the industry or the machine, and he does the industry, is because he's a non-ether being, and we are in full generated activation right now. So it's just, it's inedible, I can't speak your language. It's no competition right now. There's no competition right now. Drake, in my opinion, I feel that Drake did his thing. Don't get me wrong. Drake went hard. But universally, non-ether frequency is high. We had an FAC frequency, and right now we are vibrating high. So with the truth being spread, it's like they showing everything that they saying while they rapping it. They showing you the proof. It was right before our eyes. It's like somebody taking the Wizard of Oz curtain and say, man, y'all been knew this. Y'all just didn't know. But if you don't know, now you know. And saying that, I'm going to show y'all something else in the next video coming up. How the curtain been over your eyes and people didn't know. But now you know. I'm the original T-Money. This is in my opinion. This is why I think Kendrick is winning this rap battle. Simply because he's a non-ether being and he reps the 9. And he pushed that type of universal message, whether it's Islamic or Nuwapian or 5% or whatever. All of that comes under the same galactic chart. You know, we are all one being on that table period. As far as the non-ether beings, we all one race of people. There's a many race that kind of look like us, but they are not non-ether. So Kendrick definitely is one of us, and this is why he's leading, because it's our time. We are just in the time where we brought on this new world. We are the ones bringing on this new universe that you're seeing be developed right before you. We are the new 5G upgraders. We are the ones who created this now. So now you see us. So we have this in our hand. So Drake, do like J. Cole did. You ain't gotta submit gratefully, but get your bag. And I know y'all getting bags, but sometimes the fans don't know. People on the outside, they just listening, and they do get personal and they can take sides. And right now, they not like us, is taking off. So it's like a friendly battle could sometimes destroy your career. And you have to watch that, especially if you thriving off of your career for financial gain and for good wellness. So take that and run with it. It's not about a battle, but we understand a lot of 6 people, they are more emotional than non-ether. Non-ether beings are aggressive. You know, that's why 6 and 9 is kind of like the same. Soft and 1 is hard. So we are more fiery, more furious, more aggressive. 6 is more melodic, more smooth, more soft. Doesn't, feminine. It's the moon. They're lunar. This is why Drake dropped his records in October, because it'd be a new moon cycle. He's a 6. He's a lunar deity. He served the lunar. He's on the lunar calendar. So everything he do is black, is in the dark. With the owl needs the moon. And there's a lot more that goes with that whole thing. So while we was just on that last dimension, the 6 was running it, because, and notice the 6, a lot of things in the 6th dimension be gloomy, glazy. That's why a lot of my brother Drake beats be kind of like gloomy. Because that's that 6 frequency, keeping you in the dark, mystic, stuff like that. Kendrick is on a non-ether frequency, the FAC frequency, which is at your, what did I think you 5 something hertz or 4 something hertz. It's more of a higher frequency. That's why a lot of his music be to raise your vibrations, to get you up. So we're more sun people. We need the energy. We live off so that's that. But in this, I have no sides pick, and I'm just giving y'all the message. Holla.